Yo, welcome back, Zygor here, and today in our Monster Hunter World Master Rank Monster Showcase, we're gonna take a look at the Frozen King of Ice. Yes, this monster is so cold, it'll turn your Mega Potions into Mega Popsicles. Yes, this monster is Velkhana, one of the monsters in Monster Hunter World Iceborne that was, well, new with Monster Hunter World Iceborne. And I guess I would say a fairly difficult monster. It's pretty challenging. It's got, some, definitely freezing attacks. It'll do, like, a lot of ice damage. It can, throw some wind blasts at you and kind of stuff like that. So, yeah. Velkhana is quite dangerous. So, and I think did I mention it was new with Monster Hunter World Iceborne? It was a new monster added. So let's take a look at the hunter's notes here. Now, getting down to Velkhana, getting into some of the more difficult monsters in Iceborne. So yes, Velkhana. Velkhana is an elder dragon. So yes, one of the earlier elder dragons in the Iceborne update. And it likes to inhabit the Hoarfrost Reach. So pretty much the only place. So yeah, well, I mean, it's obvious they're an ice monster. So yeah, it would be in the ice location. As for the physiology, you can break the head, you can break the wings, and you can cut the tail. And the head, the wings, and the tail are all weak points. So yeah, looks like head is the weakest to all types of weapons. Usually that's the case. Whereas looks like bowguns don't do very much damage to the wings compared to all the other weak points. As for the elements, fire does pretty good. So yeah, you probably would want to take a fire element if you take any element, because fire does pretty good damage. Water isn't the best, so you wouldn't want to take water. Thunder is okay, so it could be possible. You could take water. I mean, you could take thunder. Ice, it doesn't do anything. Of course, it's an ice monster. And dragon is okay too, so you could take dragon as well. As for ailments, poison is okay, so you could try to poison it. Sleep isn't very good. Paralysis isn't very good. Blast actually is pretty good. And stun isn't the best either. So yeah, if you're going to bring an ailment, preferably just bring blast. But if you want to bring poison, that could work as well. As for the rewards, here are the rewards. Of course, nice rewards. There we go. Now, Velkhana can pretty much just cause ice blight. So taking null berries or the ice mantle or resistor can all resist the ice blight. I am going to take resistor myself because I usually just have resistor on. Mainly because I haven't found gems that would be required to fit into the single slots that I have. And of course, since it's in the Hoarfrost Reach, you also want to make sure to take hot pots. And I didn't empty myself off from the last time. There we go. Take hot drinks. Now. There we go. Okay. Usually I just take 2 with me because if I get some in the hunt, then yeah, it gives me more. Okay, so Velkhana is an MR optional 5-star monster. Clashing Swords Upon the Rime. So basically, I believe this one is just unlocked at MR17. probably with the story quests, because you meet it in the story. So yeah, that would be about when it is. So we'll just start that here. There we go. And of course we have Pete with us, because Pete is always my little buddy. And just waiting for it to prepare here. It's pretty interesting. Velkhana is probably one of the purely ice elder dragons. I mean, there's not very many of them. There are some, I think. But Velkhana is fairly unique for how it looks, honestly. Okay, Pete, let's go off to the Hoarfrost Reach to battle Velkhana. And we got at the camp, so that's good. I get to loot some free hotpots. Not the empty coating bottles, because, yeah, I don't need those. Make sure you get over to your hotpots. You know, I should drink a demon drug, too. There we go. And then go find it. Let's grab this. Get over to there. There we go. Now, Velkhana is pretty dangerous, especially early on. It can probably take you, I mean, when you first meet it, it can probably take you several tries to try and beat it, because it's actually one of the more difficult monsters. And its Japanese name is Velkhana. So yeah, it's similar, I guess, to the English. I should say the English is similar to the Japanese. I probably could have started at the central camp. Probably would have been better. There we go. Start getting ice crystals. And there we go. It's on my map. I'm tracking it as long as the scout flies there. Sometimes the scout flies get behind me. I don't know how they can, but it's something that can happen. Maybe they stop along the way to smell too many roses. And I'm getting more ice crystals. I was hoping that was a footprint or something. Not like I really need any more research, honestly, though. I think it's maxed out. I will get these, though, for points. Of course, why am I getting points right here? These foliage can be a nice source of points for just getting you know, some earlier on points. There we go. And here's Velkhana. You just go up to it, preferably attack it in the tail. And of course, make sure you miss the tail. There we go. Velkhana's tail is fairly difficult to hit, honestly. And yes, it uses that tail quite a bit. But you'll want to probably try to go for the tail as much as you can, because that tail is actually fairly dangerous. And of course, and then I hit it. Well, I guess. Oh, and I ran around in circles in front of it. Ouch. Now, at the moment, I am wearing Velkhana armor. So it is pretty good. Roll. Grab this. Thanks, Pete. No, Pete got hit. Now, Velkhana does have these ice layers there that you can jump off of, which technically you could consider to be like a mounting point. Thank you, Pete. You finally succeeded on that one. And yeah, basically when he's firing his blast, you probably want to run towards him and to the side. And one rule of thumb though on Velkhana is to always stay to his side. And stay away from the ice. Of course. That his tail is like a whip. No, I missed. I had an opportunity. Oh, and there, I broke off the tail already. Okay. And then, of course, yeah. Oh, ouch. Okay, I better heal. And you want to dive through that because that's very dangerous. And I could use a first aid med. There we go. Now I did get that. The tail cut, so I'm just waiting for it to bite me now rather than trying to attack. Oh, ouch. Now you want to make sure to stay away from that one though. That one can be dangerous. And then yeah, it drops. Oh, I ran right into that. There we go. I dodged that one. Take a power cone. You can't block that, but you might be able to block it if you're behind one of these. I don't know for sure. Don't quote me on that. I'm gonna try to start going for the head now. Let's grab this since it's leaving. That's a footprint. I guess it doesn't hurt to have a footprint. And you want to make sure you get the tail. The tail likes to stand up out of the ground like this. One of the few that does that. Gravios does... no, not Gravios. Glavinus does that too. So head over here. And probably around. Following the scout flies when they tell you to go the opposite direction. Now, finding a sharpening point by Velkhana can actually be a challenge sometimes, so maybe just sharpen every time he changes areas. Of course, that's a practice you should probably try to do often anyway. There we go. It was charging its crotch. The challenging part is staying out of the way of that whip-like tail. Ow! Gotta dive out of that. Thank you, Pete. And he does move around quite a bit, so... trying to get the head, because his head can be difficult to hit. Now Velkhana kind of has like a couple of different modes in a sense, because it keeps getting more ice armor. And that's it using its super special attack when its ice armor is full. I haven't broken the head yet. And of course, as you can tell, it kind of gets its tail back. Ow! Hit it in the ankle. Oh. Try to get it in the head here. Of course, my hot pot wore off. Get a max pot going. Ancient pot. Well, I didn't intend to put that on, but okay, that's fine. Get the demon drug going. Not demon drug. I want a hot pot, not a demon drug. There we go. There we go. These metal chain links from the Rocksteady armor is very cold. Now it's gained another layer of its armor now because it's got more ice, as you can tell. And then I miss. I'm trying to make use of the Rocksteady armor, or mantle. But no, instead I keep missing. And trying to get that horn broke off, though, is somewhat of a challenge. There we go. Got that. That was a good hit. Now, focus on the wings. And the arm. Rocksteady mantle's gone. There we go. Wasn't something I was planning on using anyway. Now. And of course he leaves. Well, I needed to sharpen anyway. There we go. So yeah, he does jump around quite a bit. Makes it hard to get some good charges off on him. And I think you can attack these. Yeah, you can attack those, and it leaves a little mount point here where you can just jump off of it. And I think I saw as well that it mentioned that torch pods can also be used on that. Grab myself some more hot pots. I should have some stones or something. Oh! How did he hit me? I didn't even think I was in hit range on that. Try to hit him in the sides. The ideal thing you want is for him to use his beams, because you want to come in from the side I'd hit him in the shoulder. Ooh. I'm surprised I survived through that. I thought I was going to get hit. And yeah, this attack, that attack there that he does can vary in range as he gets angrier. Roll forward. Get him in the toes since... There we go. Interrupted him out of that. Once you've cut the tail though, you can't cut it off again, so it might look like it's a full-size tail right now, but it's not actually cuttable again. Ouch. Yeah, the range of that attack keeps getting a little bit bigger as it gets more angry and more charged. And I better heal or I'm gonna end up dead. Make those again. There we go. Come in to attack. There we go. Now go for the wings, since I haven't broke the wings yet that I know of. Get that shoulder broke. It looks like Pete actually staggered him some. Hard to tell if the wings are broken. It's also hard to tell if there's shinies on the ground from him. I wasn't intending to get that Vigor Wasp spray, but I guess I did. Because I was trying to get the Velkhana. No! Yeah, he's got very long range on that. With that tail. So that's something to be very careful for. He just went level 2, in a sense. Level 2 armor. Its armor can kind of be explained into level 1, level 2, level 3. Looks like it is weak now. So actually that's not too bad. Going faster than what I thought it would. I thought it was going to be a longer, drawn-out battle. Guess I didn't do too bad. Because I know, at least when I first battled Velkhana, it was difficult. I actually took several tries. Till I got the hang of it. Now, where's my scout flies? Okay, so they're waiting for me back here, aren't they? Or... Scout flies, where are you taking me? Taking me this way? Okay, there we go, finally. The scout flies can actually be kind of hard to see sometimes too in the Hoarfrost here when they're searching for an Elder Dragon, because you can see they're that light blue, so sometimes they can blend in, you know. Now, as far as I know, Velkhana will actually sleep down in the lower portions down here. So like down this way. And I think it's only Velkhana that sleeps down here. Frankly, I think it's Velkhana that only goes down here. So it's an area that's fairly unique to Velkhana. And also, when Velkhana ends up going to sleep and being weak, don't actually be fooled, because this can be the most difficult portion of the battle. There's been times where I've gotten to this point and thought, oh, it should be easy to take it down the rest of the way. And then I've actually died once or twice in this area specifically. Oh. Get this. Mainly because I think it's, I mean, it doesn't seem like it's a smaller area than other places, but I almost feel like it is. And Velkhana jumps around more when it gets more angry. But yeah, this area is fairly small in a sense for Velkhana's speed and size. And then it's hard to get charges off when Velkhana is running around as well. Give him a new hole. There we go. I'm not sure if I've broken the wings at all. It's very hard to tell on Velkhana. Staggered it at least. And he keeps hitting Pete with that tail. Oh, ouch. Roll out of the way of that. There we go. I'm actually surprised that didn't hit me, honestly. Oh! Yeah, his tail has got a really wide range. Want to get away from him? Oh! And heal, because that's one of his most damaging attacks. So yes, as you can tell, I just took a lot of damage, which could have possibly killed me. And of course my hot pot wore off. Fine. I'll use another one. And it's usually after you use that one hot pot that you defeat it. Unless you're being beat around by like a ragdoll. And yeah, make sure you dodge all of its breath attacks. And I rolled through that. That was actually nice. Oh, there we go, finally. Took one more hit, that's all it took. Okay, well, yeah, that is Velkhana. Actually, yeah, when it gets weak, I would really say that in this area, it's about 30% of the fight, honestly. Just after it gets down to sleeping. Because, yeah, like I said, this area seems like it's kind of small for how much he jumps around and his range of attacks. And there are some mining spots here if I can actually see them, because they are actually very difficult to see because they blend right in, as you can tell. And I think another one straight this way. You have to actually use your mini-map to look for them. Nope, I passed it. Yeah, they blend right in. So, see how I did. I don't know if I broke the wings. I just got crown horns, so I don't think I broke the wings. It's not easy to break Velkhana's wings. Because, yeah, you don't have too many chances to hit them. So I'll just take all that, of course. I don't think I did too bad, though. I didn't die. That's always a bonus. Actually, I didn't even have Pete revive me either, so that's even more of a bonus. I don't think I did too bad. Okay. That was Velkhana. And I guess now Velkhana has some weapons. I'm not sure if there's a weapon for every weapon or not. Probably. I'm thinking there is, but I know there's one for greatsword. And I think it is a fairly good weapon. Let me see here. It does tend to be ice. I think all Velkhana weapons are ice. So we'll get down here. And it's kind of down towards the bottom area, I think. Or did I pass it? You have to actually read, you know. There we go. Velkhana right here. So yeah, they are a rare 11 and rare 12 weapons. The rare 12 has 1296 attack power, which is okay. I mean, it's still not as good as my current one, but it's still good for when you actually encounter Velkhana. 450 ice, not too bad either. And it's got white sharpness, but it could use purple. But you have to have handy to have purple. So it's not bad. One floor, 4 slot as well. And the rare 11 isn't too far off either. So yeah, not bad. It's okay. I still think the Frostfang Barioth weapon is a better ice weapon, but that's just my opinion. Now heading down to the armor here, which actually I have the armor on, so I don't even really have to display it. But honestly, I have the beta armor on. I don't have the alpha, so I haven't actually looked at the alpha armor. Should be down here. Pretty much below most all of this. Yeah, there we go. In the rare 12 area. Now, what I have on is the beta armor. The whole set, except for the waist. I don't actually have the waist on right now. But this is the alpha. Okay, so you look like some weird king with a mask. Okay. It's a little bit odd. But it's very spiky and pointy. I mean, it's kind of cool in a sense. Just the face mask kind of ruins it a bit. As for the beta, you kind of saw what I looked like. Just this is with the waist. So I actually prefer the beta, the way it looks. The beta looks cooler, except my sunglasses. I have my sunglasses on. Yeah, I guess my sunglasses override the helmet because I'm actually wearing the helmet. I'd have to take that off and show you. Interesting that when you actually pick to preview it keeps your skin on there if you have a skin. Anyway, as for the skills, the headgear has Divine Blessing, so that's not bad. That's pretty good. It has Quick Sheath. It has Flinch 3, crit draw. So yeah, it's a very good armor for a crit draw. Greatsworders, that's why I have it. Looking at the skill info of it, it does have a set skill. It's actually got 2 of them. With 2 pieces, actually it's just got Velkhana Divinity. With 2 pieces, it increases elemental damage with fire, water, thunder, ice, and dragon when landing critical hits. So that's, it can be useful. But if you got 4 pieces, it also has an aura of frost builds when your weapon is sheathed, raising attack. and it wanes each melee hit or shot fired. So basically, when you have 4 pieces of Velkhana armor, it gives you Frostcraft, and that's what I have on right now. You saw the little blue bar beside my health bar up there. That's the Frostcraft bar, and yeah, that just adds more crit damage to your already crit draw build. So it's actually very good, in my opinion. I actually like it, and that's why I'm using it. Anyway, quick sheath of level 3, which is actually fairly good for a crit draw user. Divine Blessing is a nice bonus, of course. I think I've got some gems in to get it up to Divine Blessing of 3. Flinch free can help. Crit draw, and you just need to put 1 more crit draw in it for it to be actually pretty good with crit draw. And then that focus is from my talisman. So yeah, Velkhana armor is very good for crit draw builds. So let me see. I'd have to take the headgear off and okay, yeah. Let me switch armor quick. Change equipment, just so that I can show the headgear off. So let me just change to that. See if that, actually that'll probably stay the same, won't it? Because I've still got my glasses on. But let's just see here. Actually, no, I should just take off the sunglasses and my skins, that's what. Layered armor settings, and just take the sunglasses off. There we go. That's probably better. And then switch my armor back. Just put my Frostcraft back on. There we go. Because yes, I keep a loadout for it. And then, of course, I shouldn't have I messed that up. Okay, take that off again. After I press the right buttons to take it off. There we go. So that's what the armor looks like. And I'll just stay on there. Yeah, without the sunglasses, that's what the headgear looks like. So it's, yeah, not bad, not bad. It's pretty good. I like it. I don't have my headgear showing right now either, so. Yes, headgears. They can be ugly sometimes, so you want to kind of get rid of them so you can see your face. But, yeah, I guess that's it for Velkhana. One of the... Pete, stop going back to your box. Get over here. Yeah. But yeah, Velkhana is one of the more difficult monsters in Monster Hunter. And yeah, it can be quite challenging if you're new to it and haven't battled it before. So yeah, that's something to remember. Otherwise, it's got good armor, good weapon, and yeah, is very useful, especially for crit draw users. So, yeah, that's it for this Monster Showcase. If you like this Monster Showcase, hit that like button. I really appreciate it. It really helps us out a lot. If you haven't already, subscribe. Hit that bell icon. Leave a comment. And, of course, share it. And if you're looking for a Discord server to hang out and chat, just come and join the Nylusion one. Because, yeah, just a nice place to hang out, chat about Monster Hunter and various other things of gaming and anime as well. But, yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.